Why mushrooms are good for you. For hundreds of years, people have used mushrooms for their cooking and medicinal benefits. They are a unique and varied group of fungi. These fungi come in many sizes, colors, and shapes, and they are an important part of many dishes around the world. Mushrooms are interesting to both experts and people who care about their health because they taste great and are good for you in many other ways. This video will talk about the different kinds of mushrooms and their important health benefits. Mushrooms are usually put into two main groups: food and medicinal. White button, shiitake, portobello, and oyster mushrooms are just a few examples of edible mushrooms that are full of important nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. There aren't many calories or fat in them, but they are full of minerals, selenium, copper, and potassium. Vitamins, B vitamins like riboflavin, niacin, and pantothenic acid, and fiber. All of these nutrients work together to help your health in different ways. One big health benefit of eating mushrooms is that they might make your immune system stronger. Beta-glucans are a type of soluble fiber that is found in large amounts in mushrooms. It has been linked to better immune function. Beta-glucans make white blood cells work harder, which makes the body better able to fight off infections and diseases. Shiitake and maitake mushrooms are especially well known for their ability to boost the defense system. One more big benefit of mushrooms is that they might be good for your heart. Mushrooms' high potassium and low sodium level can help keep blood pressure in check, which lowers the risk of heart disease. There are also a lot of vitamins in mushrooms, like selenium, which can help protect the heart from oxidative stress. Free radicals can cause heart disease, inflammation, and cancer. Antioxidants help fight them. On top of that, mushrooms naturally contain vitamin D, especially when they are in the sun. Vitamin D is very important for bone health because it helps the body absorb calcium. Mushrooms like shiitake and maitake, on the other hand, have more of this vitamin D source. Some mushrooms that you can buy are also now being treated with UV light to make them contain more vitamin D. On the other hand, medicinal mushrooms have been used in traditional medicine because they might be good for your health. One well-known medical mushroom is the reishi mushroom. It has been used for hundreds of years in Chinese medicine to help people sleep better, feel less stressed, and boost their immune systems. In Siberian and Russian folk medicine, the chaga mushroom is another example of something that has been used to fight inflammation and improve health in general. Additionally, the lion's mane mushroom is becoming known for its ability to protect neurons. It has chemicals in it that help nerve cells grow, which means it might improve brain health and cognitive ability. Researchers are still looking into the possible health benefits of these medical mushrooms, but they look like a great way to improve your health naturally. Finally, mushrooms are not only a tasty addition to our meals, but they are also very good for us and full of nutrients. Mushrooms that you can eat are full of important nutrients that help your immune system, heart, and offer many antioxidants. On the other hand, medicinal mushrooms hold the promise of even more health benefits, both in their traditional uses and in the ongoing scientific study into them. Mushrooms can be a healthy part of a balanced diet and help your body stay healthy in general. But it's important to be careful when looking for wild mushrooms because some kinds can be poisonous. If you're not sure where to get mushrooms, it's best to buy them from a reliable store or talk to someone who studies fungi. What kinds of mushrooms should you eat? It's usually safe to eat mushrooms, but you should be picky about the kinds you eat. You can't eat all mushrooms, and some can be poisonous or even kill you. Here are some popular types of mushrooms that are safe to eat. 1. This type of mushroom that you can find in most grocery shops is the button mushroom, Agaricus bisporus. They don't taste too strong and can be used in a lot of different ways in cooking. 2. Cremini mushrooms. These taste a bit stronger than button mushrooms, but they are linked to them. Foods from Italy and the Mediterranean often use them. 3. Portobello mushrooms. These big, fully grown cremini mushrooms taste strong and earthy, like meat. They are often used in vegetarian recipes instead of meat. 4. Shiitake mushrooms, Lentinula edotis. These mushrooms are used a lot in Asian cooking because they have a rich, spicy flavor. People know that they might be good for your health and help your defense system. 5. Oyster mushrooms, Pleurotus austriatus. These mushrooms have a mild taste and a soft structure. They are used in a lot of foods and come in different colors, like pink, yellow, and gray. 6. Maitake mushrooms, Grifola frondosa. Maitake mushrooms, which are also called hen of the woods, have a strong, earthy taste and are valued for their possible immune-boosting properties. 7. Enoki mushrooms, Flammulina volutipes. These soft mushrooms with long stems are often used in soups, salads, and stir-fries. They have a mild taste. 8. The lion's mane mushroom, Hericium erinaceus. These mushrooms look different because they have teeth that fall off, and they taste like fish. They are getting more attention because they might be good for your brain and cognitive health. 9. Chanterelle mushrooms. Chanterelles taste spicy and fruity and have special trumpet-like shapes. They are often used in high-end meals. 10. Morel mushrooms. Morels look like honeycombs and taste nutty and earthy. People think of them as a treat, and French food often uses them. Keep in mind that these mushrooms are usually safe to eat, but you need to be very careful when looking for wild mushrooms because some species in the wild can be poisonous. Eating poisonous mushrooms can lead to serious problems and even death. If you are not an experienced mushroom hunter, it is safer to buy mushrooms from trusted stores or talk to mycology, the study of fungi, experts before eating wild mushrooms. Also, some people may be allergic or sensitive to certain kinds of mushrooms, so if you want to try a new kind for the first time, start with a small amount. Always make sure that mushrooms are cooked all the way through, since some can't be digested or have weak toxins when they are raw. Onions should be cooked until they reach at least 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius, before they can be eaten. Where can I safely buy mushrooms for my family? Safe-to-eat mushrooms can be found in many places, such as food stores, farmers markets, online stores, and specialty shops. You can buy mushrooms in the following ways. 1. Grocery shops. Most grocery shops and supermarkets carry a range of common mushrooms that can be eaten, such as button mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, and sometimes even more unusual types. It's usually okay to eat these mushrooms. 2. Farmers markets. A lot of farmers markets sell fresh mushrooms and other local, healthy food. Supporting small-scale farming and making sure your mushrooms are fresh and of good quality can be achieved by buying from local farms. 3. Specialty shops. Some specialty or gourmet food shops focus on selling a wide range of fresh, dried, or preserved mushrooms, including some harder to find or exotic types. A lot of the time, these shops have unique and better mushrooms. 4. Online stores. There are many places online where you can buy a variety of mushrooms, both fresh and dry. Some websites and markets that sell fancy and specialty foods may have a wider range of mushroom types. 5. Cooperatives and food clubs. In some places, there are cooperatives or food clubs where members can buy organic and locally grown foods, like mushrooms, directly from the growers. 6. Local mushroom farms. If you can get to local mushroom farms, you can buy mushrooms that have just been picked right from the growers. This makes sure that the mushrooms are fresh and grown in the area. 7. Mushroom CSAs. Some farms offer mushroom CSAs, which are like veggie CSAs in that you can sign up and get fresh, seasonal mushrooms delivered on a regular basis. For safety reasons, think about the following when you buy mushrooms. 1. Buy from trustworthy sources. Pick stores and sellers that have been around for a long time and are known for their high standards of quality and safety. 2. Make sure they are fresh. Look at the mushrooms to see if they are hard, have a clean look, and have a nice smell. Stay away from mushrooms that look slimy or smell bad. 3. Choose organic options. If you can, choose organic mushrooms because they may have less pesticide residue and are better for the earth. 4. Check the species. If you buy wild mushrooms, make sure you know exactly what kind of mushrooms you're getting because some of them can be poisonous. 5. Know how to store mushrooms. Once you've bought them, keep them in a cool, dark place in a paper bag or other container that lets air in to keep them fresh. 6. Use them quickly. Mushrooms taste best when they are still fresh, so try to eat them within a few days of buying them. Always make sure that before eating wild mushrooms, especially if you've picked them yourself, you know how to identify them correctly or talk to an expert mycologist to make sure they are safe. If you make a mistake when finding wild mushrooms, it could be very bad.